Alright. Welcome to Anti-Hero Spike Gaming. We're coming at you with Digimon Story, Time Stranger, Let's Play Part 27. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing an Agumon t-shirt, and to answer your question, I had to buy that with in-game currency. Not real money, thank God, but in-game currency to help complete a side quest. So I definitely got some good anomaly points out of that. So in today's episode, we're going to go to the Dark Field to take on Plutomon, the leader of the Titans. But is there more leaking on the surface than it appears? Is he really the villain everyone makes him out to be? You'll have to find out in today's video. Now enjoy the show.
Wow. Good. Great.
Okay, nothing over here. I just assumed there'd be an item. Now we have to talk to someone. Before we get started, just to warn you, this is the hardest part of the game and the most infuriating as well. You have to answer all these questions in the right way. Otherwise you'll get teleported back to where you came from, and yeah, it's really insufferable. Not all the way to the beginning, but just like 5 steps away from where you last were at a time, depending how far you get. And it took me an hour to get past it. It was so hard. I had to look up the answers on YouTube just to find the answers, and it turned out I kept getting one of them wrong, and I didn't even realize it. And I didn't realize that there was a way you could tell that you were getting the right or wrong answers. So I know better now, so now we'll see how I do. I'm here to negotiate with Plutomon.
Hey, Glurp. Something's off with Lord Plutomon lately, Glurp. I know I'm just an underling, but I'm starting to worry. But I don't have the courage to go and see what's wrong by myself, Glurp.
Want to go together?
Great, Glurp. You can count on me. Let's go see Lord Plutomon, Glurp. Now then, get it over with. Give it your best shot, Glurp. Go ahead, Glurp. I'm ready for it. Give me a real sweet groaner. One that'll make me cringe my face off, Glurp. Ah! Glurp. I'm talking about some empty, meaningless sweet talk, Glurp. The fakest, phoniest, full-of-Sukamon compliment you can think of, Glurp. Come on, Glurp. You must have something for me. Just say whatever comes to mind, Glurp. Do you get it now? Whenever I hear an empty platitude, I cringe so hard I end up leaping somewhere. Glurp. I can sometimes choose where I land, but depending on the cliche, I might end up somewhere kinda strange. Glurp. I start feeling nauseous, and it puts me in a really glurping bad mood. So, I don't like doing it, Glurp. But still, it's for Lord Plutomon after all. So I've got no choice but to glurp it up. Okay, time to go see Lord Plutomon, Glurp.
You just gotta love how base Gekomon is. He has such cringe power. He hates cringe so much it causes him to teleport anywhere. That's a pretty awesome power.
Well done. Let's hear a real groaner, Glurp. A platitude that'll send me flying. Just say whatever comes to mind, Glurp. Good. Data Crusher!
Way to block that attack.
Here it comes! Giga Destroyer!
One hit kill. That's perfect.
Wow. Let's hear a real groaner, Glurp. A platitude that'll send me flying.
I should hopefully get the hang of this now that I had to figure out how this part of the game works. Hopefully I won't get sent back at all, but we'll see. We'll just see how my memory holds up against weeks ago of playing this game.
Let's hear a real groaner, Glurp. A platitude that'll send me flying. Great. That one. Giga Destroyer!
In case you weren't dead, am I right?
I'm counting on you. You're ready, Heaven's Gate! Yeah! Wow! Oh man, it's not gonna be easy leaping such a huge distance. Blurp. No, this is for Lord Plutomon. Blurp. Come on, Blurp.
I love how he says the word glurp after every sentence. I'm gonna switch my t-shirt. I got this awesome Beat Break t-shirt that's basically the most recent addition to the Pokemon TV series. And I think it's such an awesome show that I want to wear it. Here it is, Digimon Beat Break. When you look on the back of it, it shows Gekomon from Digimon Beat Break. You might see him if you squint on it hard enough.
Good. Great.
I'm surprised that's already opened.
Let's hear a real groaner. A platitude that'll send me flying. Just say whatever comes to mind.
Look how he vomits at every time he does that.
Well done.
Awesome, I got this one at 200%. Now let's convert him.
Good. Let's hear a real groaner. A platitude that'll send me flying.
This is the one that really caught me off guard. This was the exact question that I kept getting wrong over and over again for 30 minutes until I finally gave up and looked it up on YouTube. Thank God I finally know the answer.
Well done. Great. Let's hear a real groaner. A platitude that'll send me... Darn, this isn't where I parked my Digibeetle.
Oh great, it sent me back. So much for not being sent back like I was hoping.
Do it.
Let's see if I can finish him with this attack.
Let's hear a real...
Maybe I didn't get it wrong after all. That's a question I haven't yet to come apart. At least in this playthrough.
This isn't where I parked... Good. Let's hear a real... Darn, this isn't where I parked my Digibeetle. Great. Let's hear a real groaner. A platitude that'll... Let's hear a re... Let's hear a re...
good.
Let's hear a real groaner.
Oh, looks like I got them all right so far. Just one more and I'll make it through.
Let's hear a real groaner. A platitude. Darn, this isn't where I parked my
Dang it, I think I got that one wrong.
Wow.
Let's hear a... Darn, this isn't where I parked my...
Well done.
Data Crusher! Let's hear a...
Looks like I jinxed myself. I didn't even realize, but I did in fact jinx myself with my most recent answer. And I was so close to getting all the way without... Well, technically I got it wrong once before, but what can you do?
Good, good.
Like I said, this is one of the hardest parts of the game.
Preparations complete. Take this.
One hit KO, baby.
Let's hear a...
There. Well done.
Let's hear a real groan. Let's hear a re... Let's hear a re... Darn, this isn't where I parked my Digibeetle.
Damn it, I got it wrong again.
I'm sorry.
So basically it's the exact same skill I already have. Well, I guess I might as well change it to the exact same one, LOL.
Let's hear a... Let's hear a... Let's hear a real...
Good, good. Much appreciated. Everyone.
Let's hear a re...
Oh God, please give me strength to endure this.
Let's hear a real...
There we go. Now I finally got it right. And that was the last one. Now we're at the boss battle.
Great.
Something's wrong, Glurp. What happened to the gatekeeper? Let's go to Lord Plutomon, Glurp.
Great.
Something's wrong.
That mist? Lord Plutomon's power has run totally amok! I can't bear to see him in such a state. That settles it. I'm in it to win it now, Glurp.
Way to have a can-do attitude. Yeah, this is really gonna affect Metal Greymon the most because his special ability heals him.
You're ready! Heaven's Gate!
Sucks that I can't heal anyone.
Another big hit. We're getting worn down here.
Heaven's Gate!
I'm feeling it now. Maybe I'll bust out my finest singing voice. Here goes. Glurp. I never knew Lord Plutomon had a weak point. Glurp.
Get ready! Atomic Blaster! Here it comes! Mega Destroyer! You're ready! Heaven's Gate!
Yeah. Glurp. Lord Plutomon's mist is gone! But wait, those mouths! And there are 4 of them?
Here it comes! Mega Destroyer!
Better cash in on this.
Now. Yeah! Heaven's Gate! Ready to go! Go!
Oh, that was one hell of a critical attack.
Whew, that was a close one. Blurp. I nearly wet myself. If that had hit us, we'd have been goners.
Atomic Blaster! Mega Destroyer! You're ready! Heaven's Gate!
What'd the 5 fingers say to the face? Smack! Is what ZombiePlutoMon said. Yeah, I know, that was cringe. Sorry I couldn't help myself. This'll finish him.
You're ready! Heaven's Gate!
Hey, Blurp, something bad's headed this way. Blurp. Okay, whisper those sweet, sweet nothings to me. A real cringe cliche so we can get the glurp out of here. A weak sauce empty compliment isn't gonna cut it. Now come on, hurry up. Give it to me like you mean it.
Yeah!
There's a little Gekomon.
The wandering shadow is like a tragic hero, their dark cloak stained with tears as their hope was repeatedly shattered. Like a dark cocoon, they grow stronger by feeding on despair. Eventually, a demon, fallen to darkness, will emerge. They must be guided properly. Toward hope, not despair. Toward progress, not a cycle of reincarnation. That is why you're here. Not Digimon, but you. It was always you to whom I was speaking. From the very beginning, the greater will desired it so. We are bound to receive and carry out its divine prophecy. Plutomon, the erstwhile king of the Titans who had reigned over Iliad. Forced to abdicate that throne, Plutomon made the underworld his new kingdom, where he would hand down judgment to errant souls. And quietly lived out his eternity in Iliad's depths. But one fateful day, Plutomon, leading an army of Titans, suddenly appeared and began a full-scale invasion of Iliad. The brutal fighting that followed set the world on a path toward destruction. Our heroes marched into Plutomon's castle, hoping to stop the Titan invasion of Iliad. But there, they encountered the living corpse of a Digimon, the ruined form of what had once been Plutomon. What in the world had become of Plutomon? Who, if not Plutomon, was giving orders to the Titans? Unraveling the truth behind this mystery may reveal a way to circumvent the tragedies enveloping the worlds.
Almost there. I'm almost getting closer to digivolving him into this one, and then after that I'm gonna digivolve him into Beelzemon. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna digivolve him into Antmon, and hopefully it'll improve my chances of digivolving him to the ultimate form. Because we're almost at its limit, and I don't know if I can trust him to digivolve it as it reaches its limit. Orochimon looks sick. Since clearly I'm never going to unlock this spirit form, I'm just gonna go with this one, see what he turns into. Yeah, because finding the TM for it is just way too hard. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure I digivolve the Falconmon into the right one that I want. Falcomon Digivolves 2. Yep, that's the one. Peckmon. I think that's all the ones I can Digivolve for now.
Well done.
Yeah, I'm gonna Digivolve that Peckmon into that Digimon, the Crowmon. Oh, this is gonna be too fucking easy.
Get ready! Atomic Blaster!
Who do you Glurpin think you are? I won't Glurpin forgive it!
Taking down a champion with 3 ultimates is plenty easy for me.
Atomic Blaster!
Glurp.
Like I said, too easy.
I'm sorry, Glurp. I suppose I got a little carried away. Glurp. What are you doing here anyway, Glurp? Lord Plutomon? Glurp. Actually, perhaps this is fate. Something's off with Lord Plutomon lately, Glurp. I know I'm just an underling, but I'm starting to worry, Glurp. I don't have the courage to go and see what's wrong by myself, Glurp. Although if you were with me, I think I could do it, Glurp. Okay, just leave getting to him to me then. You can count on me. Let's go see Lord Plutomon. Glurp. Let's hear a re...
Good, good.
Let's hear a real groaner, Glurp. A platitude that'll send me flying.
For those of you who haven't played the game but want to and want to know how to get past this, once you get the answers right, see that yellow circle right next to the answer that's on it right now? That's the right answer. It'll mark it once you get it right. So that way you can't get the same question wrong if you pay close attention.
Well done.
Huh, that was close.
That one.
Get ready! Atomic Blaster!
Double knockout, baby.
Wow.
Let's hear a real groaner, Glurp. A platitude...
Great. There. Preparations complete.
Atomic
Hopefully I'll get my Otismon if I convert enough of them.
There! Ready to launch.
Get ready! Atomic Blaster!
Let's hear a real groan.
You got it. Ready to go.
Get ready! Atomic Blaster!
That one. Preparations complete.
Atomic Blaster!
Getting closer to converting into a Myotismon.
Let's hear a.
You got it. Preparations complete. Take this!
Too bad Mega Evolved Pokemon can only get 5% to convert. Makes it almost impossible to convert them in one playthrough.
Well done.
Unless you're really grinding them and waiting there for hours on end.
Let's hear a real groaner. A platitude that'll send me.
Great. That one.
Get ready! Atomic Blaster! Giga Destroyer!
Let's hear a real.
Great. Much appreciated. Everyone. Great.
Nope, no other items to collect.
Let's hear a real groan.
Wow. Well done.
Yeah, that KFC was real well done.
Let's hear a real
Chicken
groaner.
wings.
A plat. Let's hear a real.
Great.
There's the gatekeeper. I guess it's time. Okay, let's go. That packed quite the punch. Okay, we're all set. Let's go see Lord Plutomon.
I'm just gonna save my game just to be on the safe side.
Plutomon, your progress thus far has been commendable. You have made a fine puppet indeed. The hero's revival is soon upon us. That means your job is done. You have some life left in you, do you? In that case, I can still put you to work. May you rule the world forever as a walking corpse, thanks to the help of this chrono elixir.
Get back here, pussy!
Who are you? Tell me, what has become of the digital world? I see. You said you are of Marukimon's ilk, are you not? Please inform Marukimon what I am about to tell you. The fate of the digital world hangs in the balance. While being manipulated and controlled, I came to learn the whole truth. The truth of the world, I should say. This conflict, all of it, it was a setup brought about by a hero. One fallen into darkness.
The hero Chronomon held power over time, allowing him to decipher the Akashic records stored deep within Iliad. With power over time, Chronomon was a being of absolute presence that reigned over Iliad. But one day, Chronomon learned of the truth of the world from a record fragment engraved in the Akashic records. That this world was host to a higher being on a plane above ours. Trace mentions of a creator-like being, one who conceived all that we know, were inscribed in the Akashic records. This truth brought despair to Chronomon. It meant that every occurrence was preordained, and he began to see all of existence as gears in a machine, crafted by that being. Chronomon yearned to break the chains of fate that bound him. He ordered the warriors of Iliad, the Titans, into battle against the higher being. The higher being's might was unmatched, and Chronomon was easily defeated. He was then sealed away within the core of the device that governs time, the Akashic records. The Titans, deemed to be treasonous conspirators by the higher being, were exiled to the lowest level of Iliad and branded as villains of the digital world.
All this time, I had no idea that our old legends were replete with fabrications. I have always hated our so-called history of losing to the hero. Why did we Titans have to be subjected to such misery? Titan control of the current. That was the only thing that could make up for being banished to the ends of the earth. Taking advantage of my seething rage and hatred, it wormed its way in. Chronomon's curse, his grudge, his bitter resentment at being sealed away. All of it. It was all Chronomon's plan. The plot of a vengeful traitor who painted itself a hero. Please, tell Marukimon the truth. Hurry.
What? Plutomon was being controlled? I see. I will dispatch someone to treat Plutomon's malady at once.
I gave Plutomon what treatment I could. It was touch and go for a while, but he was able to pull through.
That is a relief. If we had failed to save Plutomon's life, the truth would have been lost to oblivion.
After saving Plutomon's life, he reveals Iliad's true past and the hidden truths within its history. The resentment and rage of a false hero who rose up against a deity in ancient times. Chronomon's curse was the true catalyst behind the events that plunged the world into chaos. Chronomon's malevolent will manipulated some Titan warriors from the shadows, throwing Iliad into chaos, and eventually hoped to send the world on a path to ruin. Can those who uncovered the truth of the world put a stop to Chronomon's machinations? The ongoing threat to the order of the world was engineered by a conspirator seeking to strike at the higher being. Chronomon, the Destroyer, gave birth to an egg. It has become a cocoon from which a demon threatens to emerge. Everything was planned from the start, including this war. All to give birth to a demon, fallen to darkness. As such, the Dark Shadow will not stop consuming despair. Someone must offer their aid. All I can offer you, however, is advice. For it is the higher being's desire that this world be self-reliant.
Alright, that'll end today's video. On second thought, let's keep going.
Wow!
I just want to make sure I get a good stopping point.
Plutomon told me everything. I find it difficult to believe everything he said, but I also find it difficult to think all he said were lies. We know one thing for sure. The Titans continue their campaign of destruction, even now, and Plutomon is not the one spearheading their offensive. From the intel we have gathered, the Titan Puppet Master may be after a certain something in the human world.
It's going to open the gate and invade the human world?
Yes, this mastermind seems to be attempting to cause something to transpire there. It seems the tragic future you saw is threatening to unfold. I cannot leave while we are still recovering here. I fear the Titans may strike again if I give them an opening. I suggest you return to your world post-haste and consult with Dr. Simmons about the impending crisis.
We're almost wrapping up the video. We just gotta take care of a few more things.
All by yourself today. What happened to the other two? The puppet master behind the Titan seeks to invade the human world, huh? That explains the abnormalities in the sky. Must be a sign of a gate opening. I'm sure public safety has noticed too. I hear they've incorporated the power of a Digimon they captured into it. Once that weapon is deployed and they turn it on the Titans, the damage will be unprecedented. A war to end all wars. There was a section in the underground lab even I wasn't allowed into. Maybe that's where they're doing experiments. I can show you the way. A nice little visit to my old office. This has gone on long enough.
Alright, I'm gonna end the video here, so hopefully it doesn't go into the side mission, but I really go into the next mission, but I really want to complete the Coliseum Underground Paradise Coliseum so I can get 200 agent points. So thank you all for watching. I hope today I earned your like and subscribe. I hope with your guys' help I can turn this part-time hobby into a full-time career. So please like and share the video and do whatever you can to support the channel so I can hopefully pay the bills since I'm unemployed. Alright, thanks for watching. So long, take care, stay cool, fans.